Who cares? It's just a warning, man. Who pays attention to any of that stuff?
On guard! Supersonic Sword!
Welcome to AdventureFun.
Guys, we got the new Goo Jit Zu Sonic Hedgehog. Woo! I mean, why is it that Moose is putting this out just about 4 months before the actual movie Sonic Hedgehog 2 comes out? Could it be this is kind of a prequel? I mean, it says classic on the thing, so maybe it's not number 2. Maybe this is just to whet our appetite, so you can say, hey, do we really like this one? And if we do, they'll come out with Sonic Hedgehog number 2. Who's twice as fast. But hey, speaking of which, what do all these Goo Jit Zus have in common with the Sonic Hedgehog? Okay, granted, maybe not this guy, but at least these guys.
Speedy Gonzalez. Andre.
They're all super fast. I mean, did you see the epic battle in the movie where Superman was fighting the Flash? He's like the Matrix, Keanu Reeves, man, totally. It was like he was missing every shot. But man, it's still cool to watch. And then what about Viper here? He's got the sand strike. He's super fast. Not only are they super fast, but they have representations of what's inside of them. Are we gonna find something inside of the Sonic Hedgehog that represents his Speedy? Well, remember, with Flash, it was our... Okay, first of all, there's our Flash.
Hi, like and subscribe.
Squeeze him. And what does he have? He has in lightning bolts. Now, Sonic the Hedgehog, I mean, he's got like some fast lightning thing going around him. Super goo. And that was fun. Able to squeeze those. Oh, so nice and gooable. And then he had that, well, it looks like pink inner goo, but just because the lights are so bright. Cool. So there's Flash. And then, oh, Snooperman. Well, okay, he just corn syrup, so you just stretch him. And he's got the blue goo. That's what I like about him. Blue goo. All right, no kryptonite in him. Otherwise, he wouldn't be able to retract like that and his arm would still be out there all day. You can also do roundabouts. Or do we dare? Oh, wow, that was a good roundabout. That one went fast. One more time. Rinse and repeat. Okay. Stretch him. Okay, that didn't seem to go as well. Maybe because I was pulling too tight. Oh, he's done. And then Sand Strike. Now this guy had nothing but, hey man, go pound sand. It's like, well, he's got sand in him. But if I remember right, he actually has like a treat inside of him. Well, first, oh man, you can feel the sand in him. And I'm gonna break his, let me stretch it so you can see the sand. Do you see that sand? Oh, it's like yellow sand. You guys will have to go back to my cutting open revealing of these guys to see the sand inside of them. And I'm just gonna see, oh man, he had to break up all this. I believe there was a treat in him, Series 1. All of them had treats and he was just a part of it. And what was his treat? Oh, that's another one of these things, is with these Goo Jit Zus. This paint, after a few pulls and stretches, starts rubbing off. I mean, is it gonna have it in our Sonic Hedgehog? We'll take a look, but I just gotta find his treat, man. Oh, right there. Woo! He's got his red iking cone. He likes ice cream. Yay! It's so cool. Not only that, but oh, he glows in the dark. Okay, we got our black light on Viper, and boy, does he glow in the dark in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, he does. Remember that? Super cool. I mean, he was the double goodie. You got him to glow in the dark, and also you found a treat inside of him. I mean, that's an ultra rare. So guys, curious in the comments below, I mean, which one do you think is the fastest in the universe? Still think it's the Flash. And it could be argued that Supersonic is super duper pooper, better than the super duper pooper man. So I'd say he's the first, he's the fastest. Sonic, maybe he's second. Is he faster than Superman? I don't know. But the last I would say is Viper Sand Strike. Now what's this got to do with our frostbite? Well, the only thing that can slow any of these guys down is being frozen. You know, Saturday morning cartoons, Super Friends, where they had that ice dude who had the freeze ray gun and he could slow the Flash down, just blast him. I mean, maybe that's what Frostbite does. And he just like, they all freeze. Maybe that's why Goo Jit Zu had him as the first and the best, coolest ultra, coolest, you see, coolest ultra ever, because nobody can face up, not even these fast dudes, against the icy bite of Frostbite. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at actually our Sonic Hedgehog here. You see it says I'm super stretchy, and then he stretches up to 3 times its size. And it says Classic, Sonic the Hedgehog, Stretch Sonic. And then on the back, well, there you go, Sonic the Hedgehog. They show me super stretchy. It returns to size. It says it's fully stretchable, and then you can see a picture. Max stretch is 16 inches. Then let's not forget, we've got the warning at the bottom here. Warning, do not heat or microwave, do not bite or pierce, do not leave in direct sunlight. You know, if it was a vampire, you know, I could see why. Maybe it's just like PVC pipe. You leave it out in the sun, the UV rays break it down, then pretty soon it just busts open the pipe. You got water everywhere, and it'll just break him down. Do not leave in a vehicle on a hot day. Do not wrap or tie product around anyone's head, neck, arm, or leg. Keep away from pets. Because once they sink their teeth into this and it breaks open, I mean, there's goos and ooze everywhere. But I think what makes him super stretchy, the goo that we're going to find out, is going to be corn syrup. Caution, not suitable for children under the age of 3. Adult supervision should be encouraged for young children. If product ruptures and liquid contact skin, scream and flail. You want to be able to wash the skin with clean water. You want to do it pretty fast because, well, if it does stick to the hairs on your arms, then you just have to soak it down, you know. If it was a sucker, you just, lick it off. Do not eat or drink contents. Filler contains color which may stain some fabrics or surfaces. Wipe affected area with warm, damp sponge with caution regarding the color fastness of the material. How fast is that color? It's color fastness. That's why it's supersonic. Important, excessive stretching or abrasion may damage toy, discarded, broken, or ruptured character immediately. Please retain packaging details for future reference. Colors and contents may vary. Handling instructions. I will love him and squeeze him and hug him tight and I'll call him George. Maximum stretch up to 3 times its length. Excessive stretching may damage the toy. Only pull limbs directly outward from the body. Do not tie in knots. Do not twist limbs when stretching or twist over one rotation to avoid damage. For best performance and longevity, keep at room temperature. In other words, 72 degrees-ish. I'm not gonna get any warmer than that for our room temperature here. Unless we have the sauna, then he could be our Sonic Hedgehog. Okay, contents. 1 Goo Jit Zu Sonic Hero. Filling contents, gel. Gel's usually the euphemism for corn syrup. Okay, now opening a package like this is just so dangerous. I mean, how can you take this and just tear it up? Oh, you see that? The sharpness right here? It can just slice your finger right up and oh, that'd be so nasty. Well, unless you have the tools. I got my scissors here. I think the best way to do it when you have something, a packaging like this, is you see the upside down inverted triangle there, is to actually go up in the corner right there. Oh, I don't want to cut the instructions.
Who cares? It's just a warning, man. Who pays attention to any of that stuff?
Since it's already started over here, this crack, I can't really get up there without cutting the instructions. I want to save those if I can. Oh man, see, look at that. If I keep going across this way, that sharp edge just sliced my finger right there. Maybe one day we ought to go live with this cutting open. And not of me, of the Goo Jit Zu here. Okay. So many sharp plastic edges everywhere. Oh God, maybe I just have to be a man and just rip it with my bare hands. Oh. Well, there's the inside. Yay!
Magic mirror on the wall. Who's the Sonic Hedgehog of them all?
It's this dude. Okay. Already getting some funky smells there. Yeah, I definitely got the rubber cement smell. Oh, it kind of feels good. I thought his head was going to be totally hard plastic. Actually, it's all soft. It's really cool. Okay, so first of all, there's his front. He's got his little wobbly feet. He's going to do some tap dancing. And then there's the back. And this part right here, that's the only hard part on him. That's rubber. I thought it was hard plastic. No, that's rubber. Everything else bends and moves. You know what's weird? Is that it feels really sticky right here. Remember the Goo Jit Zu minis that we did with the ultra rare Blazagon? I mean, it feels really sticky here. So like I said, you got his hair that just bends. I mean, if you're going super fast, you bend it back for, like speed strikes, makes him go faster. And then he's got his little tail. Isn't that cute? Oh, that goes out quite a ways. I wonder, can we do one of his hair thingies, extensions? They're dreadlocks, man. Oh, I dread. Oh. Ooh, it almost gave him a perm. It was a curl. Oh man, what about his ears? They stretch out, they have corn syrup in them, or they just snatch. Oh wow. What's happening to his face? Ooh, those ears. Oh, it looks like antenna. Doo-doo-doo-doo, radar. What about his arms? Oh, do we dare do stretch? Okay, see, that's the thing. See, when I start pulling his arms apart, see the yellow there? It's the paint, and that's gonna start just rubbing off. It's like the Series 1 with paint, and actually with Superman, the paint, the S on the chest. I mean, it's great, but then it rubs off, and hopefully it rubs off on you.
Wow!
Okay, so we'll stretch that, see how far it goes. Oh, he's looking at me. He can't see him. We'll have to go this way. Ooh, he's kind of bouncy there. Cool. Ooh. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Do we do roundabouts on this? If I do it on anything, it's gotta be his feet, because if I do it with his arms, they're so puny. Okay, here we go. Oh man, Sonic, you gotta make it through this. I don't want this to be a reveal or opening. Oh, am I going too far? Oh, it's got a nice cadence to it, rhythm. Look at his feet. Oh, poor feet. And, oh, that just really almost reminds me of those elf shoes where it's pointed toes up almost. Well, Merry Christmas, you know, it is the season. I'm going to see if I can stretch him. And what about his face? Oh, look, oh man, you see his face? Oh, you can really make some like... Oh no. Oh. I will keep stretching him until we get over 200 likes. No, man, stop the horror. That's pretty cool. I wonder if we can go tall and long. Oh.
His nose pokes out, right?
Yeah, his nose is still part of him. I'm just fleshing him out, trying to give him more depth, substance than just this two-dimensional world, man. Whew, that takes a lot of work. Now, should we see what kind of... I don't know if you can see it. Oh, there's his horn. See his horn right there? It's like a unicorn. It's the only thing that doesn't have malleability to it. On guard! Supersonic Sword! And what kind of goo is inside? Is it going to be... I don't know. Is it going to be... I don't know if we can even tell because the skin is just so blue. Is it clear, gel inside, or is it blue? Do we have to do a reveal on him, guys? Yeah, you want to stay tuned. Most of the Goo Jitsus cannot stand. You know, but for being something new, that's cool, especially if you're a Hedgehog fan. I like it. There's only a few that have huge noggins like him, but this one's actually filled with that corn syrupy goo. I wouldn't dare capring him because he ain't gonna go far, you know. Even with all his speed, he couldn't get off the ground with just corn syrup. What did I say? Oh man. How many different ways and poses can you... he just, you know what? He was more like a clown. I mean, that's what he was. He just didn't make it in clown school, got so upset. He just sat there and foamed all day, and that's where he got his superpowers. Just totally energized and psyched himself out. I don't know, maybe I'm creating a cup holder or something for treats. So guys, it's all new. I mean, they had the original Goo Jitsus, their own makings, then they went to Marvel DC, and now they've gone into hedge their bets, and they've gone to Hedgehog. Not just any, he's supersonic. So guys, be sure to like and subscribe. We got tons more goo coming at you. Here's a challenge. See if you can like and subscribe as fast as he can come at you. Oh, you did it. You're goo.
Please click on one of these videos for more adventure fun.